The Democrats want to fundamentally change America, and the agent of change is my opponent, radical liberal Raphael Warnock. Radical liberal Raphael Warnock. Radical liberal Raphael Warnock. Radical ideas of the left.
Well, we got to make sure that we center ordinary people in all of the policy that we do. I'm running for the United States Senate against the wealthiest member of Congress.
I have been blessed to live the American dream, and that's what I'm fighting for every single day in Washington, because I was born and raised on a farm. I grew up working in the fields. I'm radical liberal Raphael Warnock. I grew up working in the fields. I was born and raised on a farm. Radical liberal Raphael Warnock, radical candidate.
Look, it's clear to me that my opponent is going to work really hard, spending millions of dollars of her own money trying to push a narrative about me, because she's clearly decided that she does not have a case to be made for why she should stay in that seat.
Radical liberal Raphael Warnock. Radical liberal Raphael Warnock. Radical liberal Raphael Warnock. There is no place for racism in this country. But there are organizations whose number one goal is to defund the police.
This is why I think folks have turned off from politics very often, because people will turn anything into a kind of cynical political argument.
Radical liberal Raphael Warnock. Radical liberal Raphael Warnock. Reverend Warnock, in your writings and your teachings, you've repeatedly praised Marxism and the redistribution of income. Can you here and now, for all Georgians, renounce socialism and Marxism? Radical liberal Raphael Warnock. Radical liberal Raphael Warnock.
Loeffler's out of touch. She's thinking about people who are like her. And I'm okay with the fact that she wants to make money. I just think you shouldn't use the people's seat to enrich yourself. You ought to use the people's seat to represent the people.
I've been completely exonerated. Those are lies perpetrated by the left-wing media and Democrats to distract from their radical agenda. Radical justices, radical liberal Raphael Warnock. I cannot stand by and let Georgians not know who my opponent is, how radical his views are, and how he would fundamentally change our country.
During the recession, she was helping billionaires like her hide their money in the Cayman Islands. She dumped millions of dollars of stock, played it down, and then when she could help ordinary people, she didn't do it. And the people of Georgia haven't seen relief for months. And so she's spending her millions of dollars focused on me because she has no case to make for herself. I think that's sad, but that's no reason for her to keep a Senate seat.
You've just heard radical liberal Raphael Warnock lie again and not answer a question.
Should members of Congress be barred from trading stocks?
Look, what's at stake here in this election is the American dream.